Ancient Sparta was the most ruthless civilization in history. They mastered the art of war, but legend tells us they nearly destroyed their own hunting dogs with one simple, fatal mistake. They had a theory. If you want a puppy to become a champion, you should force it to race against the fastest adult dogs in the pack. Steel sharpens steel, right? Wrong. The puppies did not get faster. They did not get tougher. They broke. They stopped running entirely. You are doing this exact same thing to yourself right now. You are killing your own potential by violating what we call the Greyhound Principle. You are comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20, and your brain is designed to quit when the gap feels impossible. Welcome back to Thought Trick. We explore history to hack human psychology. This week, we are talking about the Greyhound Principle. Most people think the way to get better is to look at the competition and try to beat them. But if the gap between you and the competition is too wide, your brain does not release motivation. It releases cortisol. It triggers a shutdown. To understand how to fix this, we have to go back to the breeding grounds of ancient Greece and look at a disaster that almost ruined a lineage of champions. The story goes that Spartan breeders wanted to create the ultimate hunting dog. They took their most promising litter of puppies and threw them into training. To accelerate their growth, the breeders lined the puppies up against the veteran dogs. The alphas who had been hunting for years. The gate dropped. The chase began. In the first few races, the puppies gave everything. They sprinted with their hearts exploding, but the adult dogs were simply faster. They had longer legs, bigger lungs, and years of muscle memory. No matter how hard the puppies pushed, the adults disappeared into the distance. Day after day, this happened. The puppies ran, and the puppies lost. Then something terrifying happened. The puppies stopped running. They did not stop because they were tired. They stopped because they learned that their effort had no connection to the outcome. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. The gap was too big. The feedback loop was broken. By constantly comparing their beginner efforts to the masters, their brains decided that trying was a waste of energy. The Spartans realized they were not building champions. They were building broken spirits. The Spartans had to change the training. They stopped racing puppies against adults. Instead, they made the puppies race against time, or against a lure that was just barely out of reach but looked catchable. They focused on trajectory, not comparison. And suddenly, the champions returned. This is the biological basis of the Greyhound Principle. In the modern world, social media has put you on a racetrack with 8 billion other people. You start a YouTube channel and you immediately compare your first video to the biggest creator in the world. You start a business and you compare your first day to someone's 10th year. You are the Spartan puppy racing the adult dog. And just like those dogs, when you see that the gap is insurmountable, you do not work harder. You quit. You embrace apathy because apathy feels safer than trying and looking foolish. Comparison equals paralysis. Trajectory equals power. Here is the solution. Aim for moral and personal perfection. Your goal is not to be better than someone at work. Your goal is to be better than the version of you from yesterday. Chase a standard so high it becomes like a mechanical rabbit. You may never catch perfection, but the trajectory of chasing it guarantees that you will run faster and further than if you just sat down and gave up. The fastest way to kill your potential is to measure your beginnings against someone else's endings. Do not look at the other dogs. Look at the rabbit. A failed attempt at becoming your absolute best self creates a far better life than a successful embrace of apathy. Run your own race. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss it. Tell me in the comments. Who have you been comparing yourself to, and is it time to stop? Thanks for being part of the community. Keep thinking, keep trekking. I will see you in the next one.